We're at Hardingswood Junction, where the Macclesfield Canal branches off from the Trent and Mersey and heads up through Cheshire. Macclesfield Canal, 1831, one of the last canals to be built in Britain. And it very nearly wasn't a canal, it was very nearly a railway. But the railways hadn't quite developed to the state where they had enough confidence to spend a lot of money on building a railway along this route. So it ended up being a canal, very much advised by Thomas Telford. The canal heads northwest before we swing over a series of aqueducts crossing the Trent and Mersey Canal, a road and then a railway. It's time to moor up and take a walk up this hill to this strange looking castle. This is Mow Cop Castle, straddling the ridge between Cheshire and Staffordshire. Back in 1754, a certain Randall Wilbraham, who lived at Road Hall, somewhere down there in the valley, wanted a bit of an eye-catcher on the top of the hill. And the result is Mow Cop Castle. It's designed to look like a ruined medieval castle, and it's quite convincing. The views from here are absolutely stupendous. Over there to the Pennines, the backbone of England. And in this direction, through the mists, the mountains of Wales. And the other thing that Mow Cop is famous for is as the founding place of primitive Methodism. Back in the 18th century, John Wesley was famous for his outdoor preaching, and that was the foundations of Wesleyism, or Methodism as it became. But by the early 19th century, some of the Methodists believed that it had lost sight of its founding principles and wanted to start preaching outdoor in the open air again. And it was here that they did that in 1807. Hugh Bourne preached to a huge gathering of people here, and they became known as the Primitive Methodists. There's even a street named Primitive Street and a Primitive Methodist chapel looking down over the Cheshire Plains. And behind me is one of the reasons I've climbed up this hill, that is to meet the Old Man of Mow. 65 feet tall and made of millstone grit. This was once a quarry, and for some reason this pillar of stone was left behind and has always been known as the Old Man of Mow. So now it's back down the hill to the Macclesfield Canal.